It's the weekend, baby. And this is Weekend Reset, number 8? And these are the adventures of a temporarily out of work wife and mother. So this week, I came straight home from working overnight with those children who are in need of behavioral health treatment, where I am PRN, so I pick up a shift 1 or 2 nights a week. And came in hot. I started off with finding the recipes that I would make during the week. On this week's menu is our shrimp and sausage pasta, our cracked chicken, some chicken thighs and potatoes, and some chipotle tacos. And for dinner Sunday night, it's barbecue beef ribs that my family loves so much, some homemade macaroni and cheese, and some Mediterranean vegetables. Now, I had most of the ingredients for most of the meals that I was planning to make, but by choosing the recipes in advance, that gives me an opportunity to check and see if there are any things that I need before I place my grocery order. Of course, I have to get the staples and replenish the perishables. I am beginning my home improvement project on this particular day, so once I get all of this sorted out, everything cleaned up, I am going to head to pick up my oldest baby girl and my little sister, and we're heading to Lowe's. But you'll see that when I post that home improvement project video. That means that this was recorded about 2 weeks ago. I want to say on May the 4th. So we've got the groceries ordered, and now it is time to clean the crib, y'all. And since I really didn't do anything different, I didn't record that. The groceries have arrived, though, and here we are, putting them away. Now, y'all already know the deal. I get everything unpacked, get it all on the counter. That way I can verify that the shopper actually delivered all of the items that I paid for. I was running on fumes, y'all. And that lady's son that I married came downstairs, saw me doing all of this and said, "So you just worked all night and came home and decided you would work in the house too?" And when I said, "Well, I got a lot that I got to get done and I got to keep on making myself useful," that man said, "You're not a slave, a maid, or a robot. You can rest, you know." And I almost damn cried. Who told him to say that? Because I know that man ain't come up with that by himself. And here we are once again. I had to go and recruit that son of mine to help me get all of these ginger ales up on top of this dang refrigerator. And yes, I stood up on the stool and tried to do it myself. I still couldn't reach. Be quiet. And since he was done with his chores, I had him to go ahead and start breaking down boxes. And then I started filling the freezer, which was already quite full because last weekend was our Costco weekend. Now let's see how exactly I'm going to work this magic. Magic trick complete. Now it's time to fill up that refrigerator. And what do you know? Somebody left a sauce container in the refrigerator open. It fell on the floor. I had to clean it up. Oh, the joys of being a mother. I got those 4 juices for my sunshine and that lady's son that I married. And then it was time to clean the fruit. We've been getting so much fruit that I had to start going back to pre-cleaning the fruit and then putting it into these containers that are airtight, but they also have these little holes in it. And I line the bottom with a paper towel first, and it helps the fruit stay fresh for longer. I try to make sure that the fruit is as dry as possible before I put them in there, though. The paper towels at the bottom help to absorb any moisture. And now it's time to put away all of the rest of the items. Now, I was hungry because all I'd had was some coffee, so I had to have me a snack too. We are working on getting my noonie to eat her food at regularly scheduled intervals. Because with her working all day in a restaurant, it is very difficult for her to have an appetite. Not to mention, if she's busy working, then she is not taking any breaks in eating. So we're trying to make sure that she has everything that she needs to grab herself some breakfast in the morning and either eat it before she leaves home or on her way to work. And also has some snacks and maybe some small meals that she can eat throughout the day. And then when she comes home, if she doesn't want what we're having for dinner, she can then have something that she can make that she will enjoy. Because one of the things that comes along with autism is it's very difficult to eat when you don't feel hungry and when whatever's prepared isn't what you want right now. It might be something you like and it might taste good, but if you don't want it right now, you can't eat it. In addition to stocking her personal refrigerator in the garage, I'm also making sure that she has an area in the pantry where she can organize and have her things and ensure that they don't get eaten by anyone else, because we've had some situations. So now everyone knows that if it's in the blue basket, it's Isis's. Don't touch it unless you have her permission. And now we're off to Lowe's.
And I got a little bit of food, turkey bacon, lunch meat,
and apparently to the grocery store too. Who knew? Well, since we were there, I grabbed a few items that I forgot the first time. And since I was exhausted, I went ahead and bathed before I even bothered putting those things away. Since I got more fruit, I had to do that whole washing and drying and putting away situation. And I have no idea if you're supposed to pre-wash raspberries. They disgusting, so I don't know what they're supposed to taste like, feel like, or nothing. Let me know in the comments. Yuck.